Hi, this is Dr. Patrick Cohn with the MGCP certification program. That is my sports psychology certification program that I teach to qualified coaches, therapists, and life coaches alike. The MGC certification program is a complete system where you learn how to work with athletes on teaching the mental skills. Today I'm going to talk about my mental coaching philosophy and how we go about working with athletes and what I teach within the course. This is what I call the mental coaching philosophy when working with athletes. It's really a mental coaching process and how we go about teaching mental skills to athletes. It goes from awareness to education to practice, application, tracking success, and returning to start, of course. We always like to begin with the notion of awareness. Let's say we're teaching the skill of focusing on the process and refocusing. Well, within that stage of awareness, we're going to talk to athletes about what their performance cues are and what their distractions are. In other words, we're educating them on where they need to put their focus and educating them on their top triggers or challenges with focus. Well, why? So they can anticipate and be able to refocus. But it doesn't stop there with the education because nothing's really been learned at this point. They have to practice the mental skill and then be able to apply it to competition. Then you have a learned mental skill. So within that practice, we have two stages. One is mental practice and one is taking it out to physical practice. The mental practice component is simply imagining those triggers and being able to refocus. It's priming the neural pathways in essence to help with this particular mental skill. Then we want athletes to take it out to their practice where they get into focusing and refocusing when they get distracted. It's a very simple, basic mental skill that we teach in the MGCP course. Then they have to apply it to competition. And there's two ways they can do that: through the pre-game mental prep, reminding themselves to stay in the moment, maybe focus on some process goals, for example, and then taking it out to competition, of course, is going to be the holy grail. However, it continues from there because as mental coaches, we want to track their success and how well they're doing with focusing on the process and refocusing. So we get feedback from them through a post-performance evaluation, which I share with you in the course. We have several of them, as a matter of fact. Then you're going to return to start because this is an open loop for your athletes. You're continually working on the skill of focusing and refocusing. It doesn't stop at education. It goes to practice, application, see how they're doing with that mental skill, and then in the next session or seminar, you're going to talk to them about what were their triggers, what did they get distracted by, how well were they able to refocus. If you're interested in getting certified as a mental coach by myself or Peak Performance Sports, we have 4 options. The main course is called the Live Certification Course. We do 3 times a year. That's spring, summer, and fall. It's about a 12-week course with the final exam or final case study. If you can't make the live meetings, then you can do the hybrid program where you do everything that the live certification students do, but you watch the live sessions on record. So I record all the live sessions, and what you would do instead of being on live is you would watch those. There's a self-paced or a non-certification course that you can take as well, which is the online course, all the materials, including the assessments, the workbooks, the mental skills, really everything that we give to the live certification students you have in the self-paced course. And of course, you can upgrade later if you choose to upgrade later to the live certification course. And finally, if you want that personal touch, you can do the one-on-one certification program with me, where we find a time that works both for you and I, and we meet one-on-one where you get all the time with myself to ask as many questions as you want, and we also focus on your main sport as well. If you'd like to learn more about the MGCP certification program, visit mentalgamecoachingpro.com. That's mentalgamecoachingpro.com. and you can contact us there, and we can send you some more information about the various courses that we offer. Thanks.